Alexander Hamilton. Yeah, I think Lin-Manuel is like a blessing to the Broadway community. It's really what kept me in LA for a decade without thoughts of returning to New York was the lack of diversity on Broadway. It's like if you're beige, it's hard because it's like, well, he's some kind of something. Like we can't really pull him off as totally white, and he's not ethnic enough to be like in that urban role. So what do we do with him? And prior to Lin-Manuel, it was like I had a few options. It was like Rent, West Side Story. I mean, you gotta wait for like a good role to come, and it's tricky. And so I was like, as much as I love performing on stage, until there was opportunity, it didn't feel like I would ever go back to New York. But I think Hamilton's not going anywhere. There's going to be an LA company, and there's a Chicago company, right? That's in rehearsal right now, and obviously the Broadway show is going to run for a while. So, I mean, I would love, 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 love to get back to doing something in musical theater. I hate musical theater auditions are very nerve-wracking. I'm one of those musical theater actors who got fortunate where I never needed a book because it was like once I got Rent, people were like, oh, great, we want to pull him and use him for the original workshops of Hairspray because we know he can sing. And then when that show moved forward, I was doing Rent and I decided to just stay with Rent. But like things like Hair that I did or Xanadone, they were mostly offers. So I've never had the experience of like, hey, can you bring your book of your up-tempos and do 16 bars of, I'm like, oh, I don't even know what 16 bars is. Like I'm just, it makes me so nervous now at this age and having been in the business so long to try to enter musical theater and like the book is the most intimidating thing or like what key is it in or what, I'm like, oh my God, do I have to think about that? Can I sing from the show? I know the show. So that's what somewhat kept me away from musical theater. But I hope to, that would be a dream role is the Hamilton show because now, with that colorblind casting in that show, it's a possibility, and I did play Usnavi, which is a role that Lin-Manuel obviously wrote and originated the role in, and he, I was pleasantly surprised how well that role fit like a glove, and every reviewer that saw me in the Heights was like, this kid's like a really good rapper. What happened? How'd that happen? And I was like, I don't know how it happened, but it happened. Yeah, wow, it sits nicely on me. And I'm not necessarily the guy who like downloads every rap song that's on the radio. So it just was one of those things. I was like, oh, special skill, back pocket, good to know. Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise.